Okay, so we managed to build. So we managed to build the. We managed to build agentic AI agent, which is built in NPM, and now the main task that I've been given to do is to make a CLI application using that agentic AI. So we'll see how it will go. And I'll use all the tools that will help me to build that. But yeah, so let's see first of all that AI agentic that I'm talking about, because uh, it's good. I love it. It's called Lemon. Yep. Is that working now? I don't know. What about this? I think the battery or something. Yeah. Can you hear me now? So yeah, we are going to build something very interesting, and yeah, that's part of the journey when you're building something a little bit messy, a little bit confusion, a little bit challenging. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. It's good. Is it? Yes, still intact. So if you can hear me, then you can see me now. So we're building agentic AI that is going to be depending on CLI. So it will be full CLI. Working on the terminal to do all this magic. So a number of the things that I like, the lemon-ai agent that we build, we focused much on we have been doing the research on the lemon tree. And then we realized that there is a lot of benefit on that we were supposed to learn from. Yeah. Oh, 52. There we have a long journey to go. Yeah. So we have been learning how to make this AI agent the best. And today we're going to try it with you to see, can we build something exceptional with this particular agent. So it has a number of things, really number of things that you are going to enjoy learning from this. But the good thing is straight. You go to install lemon-ai agent and then you are good to go. And if you have OpenAI key or Anthropic or Google API key exactly that way, the key should be written exactly that way so that the agent can detect and know, okay, if this is the key, then we are using Google. If this is the key, then we are using this. But apart from that, you can use custom API key, and those are simple and straight. Yeah, so we are going to use today Google because we're going to use Gemini because I've been playing with that for a while. So we are going to use Gemini 2.0 Flash. Yeah, this is the model we are going to be using going forward. All right, good. So let's go and do it. So what do we need to start making this particular CLI application? Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We are going to need a number of things, but apart from that, we need to dive into it. So I'm going to use Casa agent. That's my favorite. My top number one is that. So we're going to call terminal. And I like to run everything in terminal. That's why I love these days CLI. CLI gives you more capability than UI. You'll try, you'll see. So I will run agent and I'll go with YOLO. I'll go with plan. Please, if you are doing anything related to app development using this AI tools to build, make sure you use plan, because plan helps you to organize the idea, put it in order, and making sure that everything flows easily. So that's what I'm going to use. Agent YOLO plan. YOLO, why do I choose YOLO? I choose YOLO because I want to make sure there is no back and forth. We do everything in planning and then we are good to go. So in this part, I will need to provide all the details about lemon-ai agent, and I will tell that the environment has been set, everything. So let's see. We'll go back to our lemon-ai agent, and we'll grab the lemon-ai agent, their URL, and we going back to our code editor and say, you know what, I want to build a CLI application, agentic application powered by lemon-ai agent. That's so good. So we are going to build a CLI application powered by lemon-ai agent, which is here. Okay. And what else do we need? CLI will be able to do all things that any that the agent is capable. So remember, why CLI is the future? Because I was listening to Claude, and they are saying that they didn't choose to build another UI because CLI become universal. I agree with that, because with the CLI you can run the same application on different parts. Let's say, for example, this agentic agent for cursor, I can use it on other editor. I can use it on other code editor without any problem. The same as Cloud Code. You can use it in any environment. And that's why I agree, like, the future is on CLI. And that's why I'm going to build this CLI depending totally on our new Lemon AI agent, and see how this is going to happen. If you have a question, you have comment, please don't forget to stop by, say something. We need to hear what you think, what you are doing, and that's all right. So back to coding. So with this said, I want to see everything, yes, and I can hide this. Yep. But that said, I think that's a good view, right? Yeah. So with this said, we have, I have a specific use case, but now I don't want to start with that. I want to start because the agent can do number of things, so we can give it any challenge and it will work with. But hey, when you're building big things, start with a small portion that you can chew so that you expand as you go. So the first part, it has to be code editor and system. So one of the challenges that I have seen people going through a lot is, first of all, testing their website. People are facing challenges to test if their website can perform well, and how can it perform well, and they can't even get the real information back. So we are going to see all of that. That's number one. We are going to build a CLI application, CLI agentic application that can help you to test your website and see if it is really performing at the best level. That's number one. Number two, we're going to make simple file management with the CLI. Okay, so we are going to have tools like open file, edit file, and create file. So the CLI will have basically tools like open file, open and read file, write files, run cmd commands. I'm going too much. And the last part is testing the website using Google is safe house. I need to go back there. So I disconnected the browser because I'm showing the code, but what I'm checking now is what I'm checking now is So, as my team is not here now, but I think you can hear me now. Great. So, yep, the work continue, man. Challenges are so good. They make you remember that you are in the universe. All right. So on VS Code part, we have said the key thing. We want to build a CLI agentic application powered by lemon-ai agent, which is found here. And the CLI will be able to do all things that the agentic agent is capable. The CLI will have tools like open and read files, write files, run CMD command, and testing the website using Google page. Also, we need to write codes. All right, so this is the very key first part of the whole thing. So we want to build this particular CLI agentic application that is going to be running on the commands on terminal all the time. The good thing about terminal and the good thing about npm, if it works well, it will run in every device. Another thing about terminal is you can use it in VS Code, you can use it in Android Studio, you can use it anywhere, because at the end of the day, all these coding IDE, they have the capability, they expose some of the terminal things. So when you can access the terminal, you can write the code on the files on that particular IDE. So let's do what we are doing here. We want to build a CLI, and our folder is empty. We have nothing in this folder. So all the success and failure will happen right here together. So let's do that. Remember, you have to be in the plan mode. Yes, I'm in the plan mode, because with that, we are going to see what the benefit. So agents, I could have used CRUD code, but I choose to use agent from Casa. It's now depending on who and what you think about. But to me, I feel like, yeah, it's good. Okay, just readme. So it's trying to get the readme to understand the lemon and the like, but it will not, because the code is not publicly shared, both interactive and one shot. Yep, that's a good one. Okay, yep, that's good. One shot. I want that. Auto run most command prompt before responsible. That's good. Full automatic agentic run any command without approval. Always ask to approve every. Oh, I'm so much happy with agentic code that comes with YOLO, and Codex comes with YOLO, agent comes with YOLO. CRUD code doesn't. They choose to have a very long YOLO, which is very long text. It doesn't need to be like that. Dangerous, blah, 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 blah. No, man, change that term to YOLO. I think we need to tell them. The CRUD code team, please change that dangerous, blah, blah, blah to YOLO. Everyone knows what does that mean. And then we are going to be enjoying the CRUD code. Don't give us a lot of unnecessary complexity. Yeah. Because I don't know why you need to write dangerous blah 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 with code. It's YOLO. Let's go with that. Okay. And I think I need to say that. So auto run most command prompt before. So okay, I will just tell it always use user to approve shell command before it run. No. So let's have a YOLO mode where everything is allowed, and if not, and let's use the normal. Let's ask user to approve and some auto run. So mix this option for user to choose from, while the default one is approval every shell command. All right, we are going. So we have passed our information. We tell what it's supposed to do. And the next thing is, let's see where we are going to get. Remember, the lemon-ai agent was built by Elig Priest and Technolab. So this is internal agent we are using to do another agent, to build another application. So we are building everything from inside. So let's see the plan. Now this is where it becomes interesting. So you saw the questions that we answered. Those questions we answered makes the agent to be able to do things differently, which I think that's another thing I forgot. I need to include the plan. We'll see. I need to include the plan mode in this agent if everything goes well. But let's see what the plan says, because this is a very important part. Don't do anything if you don't do anything without having a plan. Remember that. Plan first, then do things. If you don't plan, things will be a little bit tricky. So what the plan is saying, okay, the workspace is greenfield, only envy, that's not necessary. The flowchart didn't load, so this is the structure that CLI will look like. We have package, and the Google, which is not real key. Yep. So, and from there we have session, we have approval, we have UI, we have tools, and we have README, which is good. After that, we have the Remon, which is the good one. Start interactive. We have Remon Learn, no. Prompt up one shot, no. We are going to change that. I need to use, because I love when we have this kind of universal standard. Why this universal are good? When you say -p, it should be for print. You don't need run, you don't need whatsoever. I'll pass that. I'll pass that. Okay, approval, shell approval mode, always smart, YOLO. Lemon models, override models, Gemini 2, Lemon session ID, Remember, we're building a very small version of code. I love that. Okay, but in a different way, because code doesn't give us YOLO. I think we need to tell the team of code to change that longest text to YOLO, please. Yeah, if you hear me, go change that part to YOLO. That's all. If you do that, I think I'll be happy. I could be using it now, but I don't need to memorize that phrase. It's too long. And there's a lot of things I have to memorize. We'll cut, because I don't even like the run. I will change this. So I'm going to tell it to change. Instead of lemon run prompt, we are going to have lemon prompt, lemon dash p, which means print. If we say p for print, so there's no need of and we need to tell it to add also the plan mode. Okay, let's go. So all of this information are very necessary. We go here, lemon config, lemon run, list file, and another good thing, wait. Another good thing, I want to make it a lemon. Oh, I want to make it lemon to be, now I see, I will move this project to Omnish because now I feel like I like it already. Okay, now let me propose some change. So what we are going to do, okay, one thing we are going to change is, let's change the lemon run to lemon dash p. This p stand for print. So okay, that's number one. Number two, we said we need to, okay, so list files in the calendar directory. Some of the parts we don't need to use. Oh my God, now when you are building with experience of other tools, you want to bring everything together, but let me keep that for now because that's why we are planning here. I'm getting rid of that because right now it's going to be using dash p or print. Apart from that, what is that I don't like from both from Gemini, from Google, no, from Cloud Code and from Agent. I think YOLO I love from Agent, and the rest is the same thing. But let me see what else I can change here. So we have smart auto run begin command. If command doesn't need AI, will run it direct. Oh yeah. Let's support summation for direct command in the interactive session. All right. Apart from that, I think I'm good. I think so far so good. I think I have no problem with what I see. Yeah, I think I don't have a problem with what I see. For now, that is okay. Now that is okay. Let's go with this for now. Remember, this is project. We are starting this. There is nothing in this folder. This is, you are lucky to see this happening in real time. So you are part of the history of making this application possible. Isn't it that great? You are one of the greatest. Okay, so we edited that, read line, that to do the line dialect, no command, and then p or print alias has been set. I think we are good to go. The main issue, the main issue here is not this to work. The main issue is to make it more amazing. Let's go. Okay, see what you can execute. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. All right, so we are telling now for implementation, and that's what I love the most. That's what I love the most. Right, so we're good, right? So we just need to approve. We just need to approve. Initialize package JSON, da 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 da. Implement commander. Interactive one, print and config flag, build file, system, implement always YOLO, approval with human get wire, da 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 da, boom. I love this. So if you are just coming in, we are building AI, we are building CRUD code, main CRUD code, and we want to see we're using our own agentic AI that we have built. So we have our agent that we have powered it, we have open sourced it, and we are building CLI that is going also to be available to you. But now with this, all of this, if after testing and see the result, I think I will need to integrate this to Omnish, because if you don't know about Omnish when this is doing, let me take you through Omnish while this is coding, because that's going to take some few minutes. So what is Omnish, by the way? Omnish is Omnish is one of the good tools that every developer is now using. What does it do? It helps you to connect your mobile, your phone, this one, to your browser. Yeah, very easy. How do you do that? Very easy. You can use your WhatsApp, your Telegram, and we're adding other channel to communicate direct to your phone. But the good part or the amazing part is you use already existing agentic power in your computer. You don't need to subscribe, you don't need to create another account, you don't need to have external solution to connect to your agentic AI that has been installed in all over your computer. Because some of you will agree with me. In your computer you have CRUD code, in your computer you have Casa, in your computer you have other windsurf, or there's a lot that is happening already in your computer, even open code. It's a lot. But now, for you to communicate to that machine, you need also to pay another agent to communicate, which doesn't make sense. So that's why we build Omnish. And what Omnish does, it gives you a chance to do all of possibilities in one place. So you have, that's where I love the Omnish very much. So you can connect to WhatsApp, you can connect to Telegram and other thing, but you can send, you can track, you can start a task, but also you can schedule. And recently we have shipped the digital employees. You can have employees that are going to be working for you through Omnish. Man, all these agents you are hearing, they are learning in your machine, and they're using your already resource. So they're using your resource, but also you need to pay. Remember that, because you're paying for software. But the processor, the RAM, they're going to use your processor and RAM. And Mm, I don't know. That's another talk for another day. But the good thing about this now, you don't need another agent because you have the agent already. So you can start, you can initiate any task. These days, I can do a lot more with my machine. Comparing to what I used to do, it has changed very, very. Oh, this is too fast. I can't believe this. No way. This is too quick. If Cloud Code development took this particular time, hey, then this is dangerous. But yeah, hey, we'll test it. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Omnish. You can test it. Go to omnish.dev and you'll be able to see details about Omnish and you'll be able to learn about it. But let's go back to our task because it has finished so fast that I don't even know what has been done now. But yeah, here it is. They say I need to run install, then I run lemon, then I'm good to go. This is one shot print if I'm doing that, but if I can test that, if I do the build, I can be able to test the dialect. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do the needful here, where we need to do the needful. So that's where I change, I move this to here, and yeah, that's what I do. I always move my terminal to files so that I can be having terminal. If I'm using the terminal to edit and to do the coding, I will do that. So yeah, we have the terminal there and we have this terminal here. I will clear this and I need to do npm install. That was fast. Why things are going too fast? Okay. Good. They're too fast that I'm not used to this. This speed is like, yeah, this is very real speed. So let's do the first test. So there is that, and then we do npm run lemon. Okay, lemon is there, lemon is ready, and we can say anything. Hello. Uh-oh. Oh. So this is the problem when the agent, especially like this, has been has been taught things without context. Because now, after saying hello, it just went dialect and created a file. It's a good starting point. It's a good starting point, but it's good. I love it. Oh, okay. That's so funny. For real, that's really funny because to read file, it doesn't need to read file at the beginning without saying something. Okay, so now let's see simple task that we can do here. We can do a number of things. I'll pick from the program. I pick from plan because yeah, we need to test what we planned about so that we see how it works. So I'll close this, okay, and I'll pick from the plan. Where's my cursor? All right. Let's see this. npm run lemon, and we say we change this to p, right? Remember that. Too many arguments. Okay, let me build this. npm run build lemon. I need to go back to the folder. Yep. npm link lemon. There we go. Okay. So we have lemon learning. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. This doesn't agent call list to the directory. So this is just calling the function like hello text. Oh, this is part of the learning. That's the problem. Need content to write to the file. What should I write in hello text? Okay, that's good. So agent is working. Two things that are working. The model is good, but also some basic things are happening. So let's go back to lemon. So lemon is here. Hey, do you want to write hey to hello, or did you want to write hi from lemon as you before confirm the content or to write? Don't write anything. Okay, I won't write anything to hello text. What can you do? So guys, we have our CRUD code ready. I love this. I can help you write a variety of tasks, and okay, let's try that too. All related to file management and web analysis. This is so good. So far, so good. But don't overjoy, because there's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done. Can you check the system usage? And what is my to allowed? Let's see. So we're giving it a task. It knows that, okay, this task needs a command. It used the command. Oh my God. It appears that the Git process and OBS are most significant CPU uses at the moment. Okay, that's good. I think we have a very, very basic system. The tool calling and all of this is happening with it. Can you create, so we have, can you do parallel? I love that. Yeah, because that's the trending part of this. Yeah. Okay. But I will not do that for now. Can you use coordinator or multi-agent? Let's see. I'm sorry I didn't have the ability to use coordinate or my agent function. I operate as a single agent. My capabilities are limited to the tool I have described. File operation learning shells command. Alright, it's okay, don't stress. We are going to give you that power in a few minutes. So our agent now, I love this. Our agent now can do basic thing. Okay, let's say because we are in the same folder, so I don't need to write anything in the same folder. Let me do this. CD. What will I do? Okay. Command execution denied by user. All right. Remember, there is also permission thing, so you cannot change for easily for no reason. But that was not supposed to be. That should not be an issue. Trust me. I can't agree that that should be an issue. That we'll see. Those are among the things we need to fix. We need to make sure that it works well, because at the end of the day, when what we are building something that can do more, but also something that user has to have control. I didn't teach it to do things, but I can ask it to do things that they are already in capability of the model. So now the model is on my device. It's like I'm taking, so the CLI is like taking, because I'm using Gemini 2.0 Flash. So I'm taking Gemini 2.0 Flash, hooked it to the computer system, and I can do anything. And that's what Cloud Code is. It's bringing whatever capability of AI agent, AI model, and with the AI agent, and boom, you have like speed. And I love our model. I think our agent is so good. Lemon AI agent is so fast, so good that with the power from Gemini, I don't know, man. Okay, before that, let me close this. Let me go one step back. And let me make a folder called testing. Testing what? Okay, mkdl testing CLI cd testing CLI. So let's bring Lemon here. API is not there, so I have to be in the same folder, because remember it's running on the same path and is not globally installed. Oh my god, now I want to do that. Okay, I can't go out because of the API key. I will go back. CD lemon agent-cli. What am I doing? All right. So I'm back to there. Let me make another folder here. The tests. I think here it will work. CD test. Let's see. No, key again. So remember, the lemon-ai currently is pinned on the same folder, so I cannot do outside of that particular folder until I do some other maneuver, but I'm not going to stress for that now. But If that's the case, then I can do one thing here. I can initialize the repository, because that's another thing. So if you are doing something on your repository, make sure that you have staged the changes. If you don't want to push them, stage them so that whatever is going to be created is you're gonna know that no, this one is not. And should we open source this? Yeah, we should, because we are doing it live. So initial code agent powered by Lemon AI agent. Wow, this is good. So I have that. I have git ignore. Git ignore. What are you ignoring? .env. Okay. So shameful to send .env to the git, especially when the repository is public. Oh, that's the worst thing you can do. Yeah, make sure you check that. Never push .env, especially on the public repository. So this is initial push. That's our first push. So let's push this, and we are going to publish it to right now, and we're going to do it publish to public repository lemon-ai-agent-cli. Boom, that has happened. There's no going back. There is no going back. All right, so after doing that, let's now go to do the real thing. So I don't have any changes. I can do anything that I want here. So I can say lemon, and I can say create a code HTML with animation of I don't know, B, I don't know. I have no idea. So create a HTML with animation of B. That's too fast, but it's done. That's like no way. I've created a B animation with a simple CSS. It can be real, but it's true. No, Gemini is something else. I wish I could see. Let's see. Can I see this? Yep. It's not so good, but it's something. You can see, right? Gemini Fresh is really flashing. Gemini Fresh is really flashing. But yeah, we have that, which was created in a second. We didn't. So if we want to make it more, okay, let's see if it can continue. Make it more realistic and modify the looks and feel to be of Western Africa. I don't know what does that mean. Like serious, I don't know. I'm just giving Gemini some hard time, but I have no idea what I just told it to do. Yeah, but yeah, let's see. Now we have the West Africa feel and look. All right, so the B is becoming really B, kind of, even though the positioning is wrong. But this is agentic, which has been created in few seconds. But now let's go back to development. This is not our main thing. This is a point to prove that, okay, it can create a file It can run some commands. It can it can do more. Like in a few minutes, 1 hour, I think, not 1 hour, no. Within 30 minutes, we are able to do as many things as we could never imagine, which is so good. So now the next part we are taking is, I see why it's good. Yeah. So now let's take a little bit break as we are looking at the bee and we are thinking what can we start. So number one we're going to do the planning. So let's go back to the planning. But number two we're adding planning, but also we are adding the way it will show things. We need to make sure that there is smoothness, there is professionalism, things look a little bit more intentional because this is like, all right, just a minute. Okay, here we are. So if you're joining right now, our agent can create number of things actually. We can even give it some capability to create a full application, but yeah, it can do a lot of good things. A lot of good things. Yep. It has managed to create our bee from West Africa, which I have no idea West Africa look like that. But yeah, that's West Africa bee looking like, and the other thing. So let's go back now to the real work. Okay, forget about that. Close that. Yeah. And let's close our agentic AI. So if it was something to represent, to submit, we are done. We have the proof. We have the proof of concept that we can build CRUD code in 30 seconds, in less than 30 minutes. Yeah. But now this is not everything. So let's go a little bit deeper to separate this from this other agent. We are using a very fast model, so it's really a little bit harder even to see what is happening because Gemini 2.0 Flash is really fast. Yeah, trust me, it's really, really, really fast. So we are going to see what we can do. But one thing we want to add a plan mode that it will take the question. First of all, it has to be able to convert, to talk to user easily. So it has to have capability of conversation. The agent has to be able to talk, conversate. But another thing is the agent has to be able to take what a user is asking. If a user wants to go through the planning, then it execute the plan and then it come up with a proper result. And another thing we are going to use, because this I'm learning this from code because they don't index your code base. They don't index, and we are not going to index anybody's code base. And if you're just coming in, you can just grab this. You can go to github.com/labknowledge/lemon-ai-agent-cli, and you can start contributing. Yeah, it's open source, it's public, it's available. Anyone can do something. Yep, so let's back to the work. So now we want to activate plan mode. So let's add a plan mode. This mode will have the agent to take whatever user has provided and then run or you understand. But now we are also going to do the one thing that most of the builders will forget. We have to find a pain point that we can solve with Lemon so that Lemon can be able to stand on top of all these other agents that already are existing. There's a lot of code agent out there. So how can Lemon stand above all of them? We need to find where are the pinpoint, but that will be the next thing after this. So let's first fix a few things here. So the keyboard shortcut, we go through the cycle of mods, smart, YOLO, no, plan should not be there because we can't confuse mods. There's a difference between mods and states. Oh, sound like the same, but they're different. So what we are talking about, the plan is a specific behavior you want. Even the YOLO is a behavior, but it's more global comparing to plan. Planning can be a little bit nested. So what we are going to say, we are going to say like the module it can rotate around, plan, or there's plan and the plan and wait approval. Yeah, actually that's one another thing, right? Approve. Because I wish I could get a plan without approval so that Codex does that. No, but it has a lot of recommendation. Codex doesn't do without approval, but every plan, if there is multiple choice, they indicate where they recommend you to choose. Plan without approval, which use the top recommended scores in the model to be the best path. Okay, we have three plan options. We have plan and wait for the approval. So user has to press to say, okay, I agree, or plan without. But I'm thinking another mode which we can do with plan is plan I think the two there are there enough because I'm trying to think another way. Because plan without approval can be done with the print, the show, the quick, the dialect one. Yeah, you can do print and include plan, so you will not need to approval. That's one of the things I was missing when I want to have a model doing the planning, but also I don't need to approve that. It has to go with the recommended options. And when you choose that, there is no question. But when you don't choose plan, okay, now plan with the boss follow-up question. So the first one doesn't, the first one has, might have the question, yeah, plan and wait for approval. Might include follow-up question to make the plan solely. And another thing I'm thinking, because the agent is built by ourselves, I might move the planning mode to the agent itself, not to the implementation at this level. What do you think? Because if we move the planning to the agent, then whoever is going to use that agent in whatever level, and I love that. I love that idea. When whoever is going to use that particular in any level, if you are doing it with your application, if you are doing it with whatever, it will be able to do that. And all right, now I remember one thing I was going to forget. Last but not least, I don't need that. Also includes the match agent. Because the good thing about Lemon AI agent comes with capability of having the lemon grove. Look at this model. It's amazing. Look at this agent. It's amazing agent, and you can use it with your application right now. So lemon groves gives you capability to have multiple agents, and they can even share the memory. They can share a number of things. So this has to be decided by the model to say, okay, can we run this? Okay, capability where I love this already. I love this. Is that the case? I don't know. Yeah, let's make this work. All right. So, ooh, no, that's where I do that. I always do that. I cannot push this. If you push this without planning, you have wasted a lot of time. Make sure you push it with a plan, because This is a lot of work. It has to go, it has to be planned, the agent has to look the whole code to understand what it can do better. So never launch that. Oh, never learn that like that. Okay, so I will delete this, our B thing. We can build more Bs as we can see now. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, now I'm in plan mode and I have all of this. I can now place the enter. Don't launch without planning. Make sure you plan your work. Plan your work is the best thing you can ever do. And because now you can even see what will be executed and be able to decide what has to be changed. But if you don't plan, ooh, you end up getting what you don't want. All right. Okay, going back to while he's doing that work, we can go back to Omnish. Omnish. So Omnish also, if you are using the good thing about now new Omnish, it comes with a so Control Shift P to cycle mode. No, Control Shift P. No, Shift T tab mode slash. No, shortcut. So shortcut will be Shift plus tab. Okay, for mods, I think that's okay. Or within one shot user can use plan plan YOLO. Actually, if it's plan YOLO. All right, so I think we're good. For the plan, I'm answering that. I have the shortcut, but also I have provided that. All right, bam. Okay. I think Planiola, it makes more sense. Other good. Okay, so shift tab cycling, then let's see what we have. Let's see the plan if it's good. If it's not, we can edit it and we can add more things because I don't see it talking about other part of the task. All right, let's see. So now extending the little lemon CLI so user can switch between dialect execution and 3 plan first workflow, then execute approval plan via lemon-ai-agent-cli that run in parallel sequential queues. Based on plan topology. Okay, that's good. Interactions mode. Alright. I really don't. So without plan flag. Okay. Plan approval. Shift tab. YOLO. Auto best. Okay, cycle. The architecture is there. The mods. All right, what time is it? How far have we gone so far? Okay. So plan agent users create lemon agent. I'll just I can't wait to use the plan mode. Oh my god, especially PV. Because I want to see the PV with a simple task. How will it go? How will it go? Lemon PV. Like really PV. I think we are good. Plan editing UI beyond. And the resist plan to cursor plan markdown file. Dynamic runtime plan seed forward arbitrary and change. Alright, beyond lead line. Oh my god. What was out of scope? I love this part. This part I love it. Because this tells me that there is this kind of thing you're missing. You might need to look at them when you have time. And I always look at them. New text file. So I will keep this here. Because I see plan editing UI beyond the prompting with the user text. Persist plans to cursor plans markdown file. We can't use plans. We are going to use .lemon/plans, right? Are we agreeing? Yeah, dynamic runtime plan seed for arbitrary and agent type. Use fixed file specialists and press no. We'll see. We'll decide. We will decide what is the best, right? So while you are watching that and while you are there, what if I show you about, I tell you more about Lemon AI? No, Omnish. Yeah, let me tell you more about Omnish while that is cooking, because that is going to cook a little bit. It's spending the whole CPU now. Every part of my CPU is being used, and even my GPU too. So as that is continuing, so I think now with what I'm doing with Lemon CLI, I'm going to bring also Lemon AI agent into Omnish. I need to do that. Why? Because AI, the Omnish, some of us we are facing challenges to to write commands. So I think what I'm going to do is to bring a very lightest model that can be able to do things on your behalf. Yeah. So what is this? What are we looking here? We are looking at a new way to interact with your computer. Very, very new way. What you need to do is you connect your WhatsApp, you connect your Telegram to your computer. And remember, these days you don't even need to connect to computer, because we understand that a normal developer has multiple computers. So what does that even mean? If you have multiple computers, you want to have all the computers in one place, and the Omnish gives you that. Every computer, you have them in your mobile, like as easy as possible. You can be able to talk to each computer. You can be able to instruct each computer to do specific work at specific time. And how do we do that? We do that by using what we call a platform. So we have created a specific platform that you go there, you connect to your WhatsApp and Telegram one time, and then from there, you get a token that you can use anywhere. And remember, we did this because we wanted also to test, can we learn Omnish? Can Omnish become eyes where you cannot see? Yes, that was the reason behind making all of this Omnish to be what it is. So you can, when you have the token, you can run even in Docker container. Omnish will be able to, you'll be able to see what is happening in Docker container in real time. You can be able to see what is happening anywhere. And this cannot be one device, two device, three device. You can connect all your device because it's you. And you are using the same one number, one Telegram, not 20 numbers. Let's go back to what we are doing. Yeah, before we forget. So back to our coding. I think it's going well so far. There's some few things that are being done, but if you look closely, you can see that we are doing some few things. Yeah, we are building cloud code under 1 hour. This is amazing. This is really amazing. And we are using lemon-ai agent. It's one of the good agents that you should try. If you have any task to build an agent, please go grab lemon-ai agent. It's so easy to build with. Very easy. I'm telling you, we used it here and it took few minutes. And remember, you see here, it's all about lemon-ai. There is nothing else. You don't have millions of library to call. No, it's just like one library and you do everything. That's another level. Just single library and you can be able to do everything. Okay, so I think we are somewhere. Let's see where we are. Yeah, all right, we are somewhere home now. Okay, that's good. That's really good. What has been done here has been done. The debug was to check what is happening. So we have added interaction mode, plan zone schema. Okay, implementing planner. agent. That's good. So if you didn't know, now you know that plan is controlled by a specific agent that deals with that specifically. When you call it, it comes in as a separate agent that is going to do the planning, because otherwise it will lose the context. And that's another thing that lemon-ai agent has, its capability for this sub-agent to share the information, the memory, and everything. And we'll see if we can allow that, based if that will improve any performance of these small models. Okay, let's go back. So build approval, verbose, QA, and auto pick. Get for okay. Create lemon go with 5 specialists. We don't need number. We don't need limit. Share memory, implement web-based sequential queue, parallel, da 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 da. And I will not allow the 5 because I don't want to be limited. I don't want you to be limited. This is not for me actually. This is for you who is going to use this Lemon AI Agent CLI application. So I don't need you to have those challenges. Okay. Plan do. This is good. This is good. One short path is okay. Interaction mode and option was plan. Document plan modes, shortcuts. Phew. That's good. This is good. Refactor out mode. Uh-oh. That's good. That's mode. Actually, let's use, because we're in the same code, I'm thinking we might start using Lemon AI Agent CLI to build Lemon AI Agent CLI. So we want to use the lemon to build the lemon. I love that. Using the lemon to build the lemon. So yes, this smart agent is there. We are going to bypass the number 5 because I don't want to be limited of how many. Think of that. You have GPU. You don't need someone to tell you only 5. No, you don't need that. Okay, all of that is done. So we can go back here. Omnish, can you give us a space a little bit so that we do for your brother first? npm run build and oh yeah, npm link. Okay, npm. I don't need npm anyway. So now I can run lemon and it says dialect. Can you see that? We are going there. We are almost there. So there is dialect. Let's see. Oh, plan is changing. Now, you know what I love from Code? You don't see this, but I saw this also on the Codex. Codex, it will do a new line. How do they do that with Code? Even this guy's agent doesn't do that. We'll leave there. This is so young, so we'll leave there. So yeah, we have plan, then we have plan YOLO, plan first, auto select highest scored path, and plan verbose. Then approval. Wow. Alright. Can we go with this to build our own? Let's see. I'm pushing them to staging because I love to do that. Can you scan this code base? Okay, another two I think we forgot. Scanning the code base or scanning the folder to get the context of the folder. Let me see. I'm on plan verbose, and let me see if I will change plan. Will I go with my text? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that's another issue. You cannot change plan when you start typing, which is crazy. You see, you can change plan, but you cannot change plan when you are already typing. Let's see. No, that's a bug. That's not a feature. Yeah. You should be able to change a plan even when you're already typing. Let's take a short break. Let's take a short break of only 2 seconds. And then we are coming back with amazing, amazing, amazing part, the last part. Yeah. Okay, I think we are back. And I think I need to make a specific things that I can do. I can be showing when I'm taking a break. Yeah, I think that would be good, right? Okay, back to work. So we have identified one problem that you cannot change a plan when you're already writing, which is a bug, is not a feature. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's a big bug. So we're going to fix that, but before we fix, let's see how even that's the basic thing works. So we have, let's go to plan YOLO. No, we're going to test each one. So let's go to plan. Let's go to dialect. Dialect, there we go. Scan this code base. I'll do that. Let's see what agent will think and do. Okay, I can certainly help you scan the code base to give you the most. I don't need this context. You want it. If you want a general overview of all file and dialect, I can do that. Go ahead. So, and you see this good thing. I love this. So list directory. Oh God, this is good. The code base contains a large number of files and directories. Then the ignore, that has to be ignored. So you see, these are the things that if you don't build something, you will never know. Number one, we want to teach our model, our agent, not to scan the node models. This folder has to be ignored. It's the same as you are working on Python and scan.venv or any environment. Those you don't scan those. So if this is already telling that there's something wrong, we need to teach this model, not model, we need to teach this agent to be more smart. So number one is don't scan these files. All right. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, so let's write this quickly while we remember them. One user should be able to circle around once type and losing the text. All right, so the parts I think there's becoming solvable, but yeah, let's go. I will cut that out. But yeah, we have our agent ready to go. I'll push this now. And yeah, no, this is too much. So we have the plan mode, which is not working as we want, but it's a good start. And we have the, what was the other thing? I didn't test another thing. So I saw that and I was like, okay. In summary, this appeared to be a TypeScript project like an AI agent or a system that, yeah, it's good. It's good. I can change now to plan and I can say scan the code base, but ignore the node models. You don't need to do this. Agent has to know, the agent has to know this by nature. So we are doing this now, but going forward it will not. All right, so let's say code base and and this is in a plan mode. Let's see what it will plan. Let's see what it will plan. Scan the code base. I can run this. I am checking here. What will it plan? Okay. There we go. There's a plan here. Oh my god, the plan is too long than the task. So scan the specific include the not excluding the okay, use find command to exclude nodes and I love this. Manually recursive with list directory. Why do we have 60, 70, 90? What does that even mean? Okay. The approach is the most efficient. Use list directory called step. You want to execute the find. Okay. Approve. I love that. That's what I was waiting for. Yep. So why is it writing double Y? Will it know that? Okay. So approved there it is done. Then they pass to code agent. Code agent generates, and then let's see what we get. I love this. Overall project based on the file structure and the content, this appear to be TypeScript based command. Ooh. How? I told you not. And another thing is Git. Oh my god. The agent should never even look at that unless there is a reason. So when you are building, that's when you see this thing. But if you are not building, you are using it, it feels like naturally. They just like, no, this is Git. I will not look at it. This is Node. I will not know. No such thing. They are all folders. So if it look at folders, it will list them as folders. Think of your agent to list all these files. This is crazy. Oh my. All right. I think you need to be crushed. This is the moment you crash your code as follows. Thank you. So yeah, you see, those are the things that before you start a task, before you start doing a specific task, you feel like it will just happen. But when you start the task, you realize this is how you learn about the needs that you could not see. You learn, okay, I need to make sure I ignore this folder. I need to make sure I ignore this folder. I need to make sure that the agent knows how to look at this folder, because you as a developer will not go to understand the code base. You will not go to nodes models. No, that would be like, what are you doing? I don't know how, if I use the big model, it will, maybe it will do the same, but you need to find a way to guide the agent to, so that when it get the data, because even the .git shouldn't be part of the list because it's crazy huge, because it should use only git by using git command, nothing else. Now, no relationship to the folder itself. Yeah, I think let's stop here as it finalizing. But yeah, my eyes are getting red and red and red, so I should end here. So I will stop here so that I can deal with my eyes. But apart from that, I think we are all good to go. Can I finish this part? I can push. Yeah. Oh, what time is it? Good. Good. So now we are doing final part, edit. So we need also to remind about .git should never look in git folder. So I think it should be, yeah, it should be the number of the list of files, that folders that you should not look into. Some folders agent should not trace unless there's specific reason to do that. Yeah, because that's what I will do. Okay, let's see the list. So ignore the thing that is ignoring, thanks, it's ignoring the git, the node. Now we're understanding each other. That's good, because this mode has been taught, has been done. This agent has been taught the same, so the knowledge is there. It's like, hey, can you pour out your knowledge into this model? What about that? I think that would be cool, right? Telling the agent to pour out the knowledge it knows into the another agent. So it's done, it's ready, we can do this now. I love this. So I'll just run npm run build and npm link. Okay, then now I can do that. I can say lemon. Now we have the latest one. Okay, scan the code base, tell me the main. For this code base. I'm going to read more on the code codes, because they have a very good approach that I think if I apply to that. Am I on the Okay. Why are they bringing the pawn? This they want to run number of agent. Why? Research. This is funny. Yeah, research agent, general agent, character consultant, clear statement. Oh, it was having a pawn. I see. It was it. Yeah. Now the plan. Would you like to do next? Give me the summary of the code base. Yes. All right. General agent formula represent. Ask it like to for the user next step. What is going on? Okay, so thank you very much. I think I will end up here. Yeah, and I will end up here on this code base. Tell me what it does. I'll end up here. I think that's good. So if we look here, we see the main goal of this lemon-ai-agent-cli code base is to provide a versatile command line interface. This agent is powered by the lemon-ai agent. That's a good. Now we are talking. Framework and Google Gemini. That's really making sense. All right. So now I can ask you, what can you? Yeah, now we are talking. Okay. In essence, why not extend multi-agent in all contexts? The code-based design with specialists. It's not multi-agents, specialists and orchestration capability within the Grove and Khan model. I love this. So thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for being part of this. We have started our AI code agent. This code agent is going to be as huge as we want it to be, but also is going to change whatever we want it to change. Until next time, this was good.